President Obama taking some heat after a controversial comment that he made comparing marijuana and alcohol. Here's what he told the New Yorker, quote, "I smoked pot as a kid, and I view it as a bad habit and a vice, not very different from the cigarettes that I smoked as a young person up through a big chunk of my adult life. I don't think it is more dangerous than alcohol," end quote. Crystal Walker and Phoebe Thompson are co-authors of the book Desperate in D.C., Money, Marriage, and Manners in Washington, D.C., and they're here today to debate pot smoking. All right, ladies, great to see you both.
Hi, Gretchen. Lovely to be here.
All right, so Crystal, let me start with you because based on the president's comments, there's a couple things to try and figure out on what he said. First of all, he said that cigarette smoking and pot smoking were similar, and then he also said that pot smoking he felt was less dangerous than alcohol. Do you agree with that?
Well, I do know, Gretchen, and again, thanks for having me here today, that there has never been a marijuana overdose, and there is a high level in this country, especially among teenagers, of alcohol poisoning. So I would say more studies certainly need to be done, but I think the argument can be made that marijuana is certainly not less safe than alcohol. I do think lung damage for marijuana is comparable perhaps to tobacco, which is in fact a legal drug like alcohol.
Okay, so Phoebe, where do you fall on that?
You know, Crystal and I debate this privately all the time, and we're great friends in real life, but on this issue we happen to disagree, and one of the reasons I love her is she doesn't judge me for it, but I feel very strongly that, you know, that why expose our young people to a substance that has been known to impair their cognitive development, their IQ, their ability to perform cognitive functions, and also has been linked to the development of psychiatric disorders like schizophrenia.
Yeah, I mean, it was interesting to hear the president say these comments because he has two daughters who are approaching that age where they might be trying, you know, stuff like this. So it was interesting to hear his commentary. But Crystal, take it from me from a political point of view. With the legalization now in states and other states considering it, is this going to be a huge debate topic as we move towards the midterms amongst politicians? Are we going to see politicians going to these weed stores like in Colorado to show that they believe in it?
Well, that's a great question, I think, Gretchen. And as the mother of four, and three of whom are teenagers, I would say a lot of parents are going to be paying attention to this issue. You know, I think the argument in favor of legalization for politicians would certainly be it keeps access out of the hands of our kids if we have age restrictions around it. Will politicians be talking about it? I really hope so, but I'm not sure it clearly falls along a Republican or Democratic line, to be honest. I think it's really about restriction of access and personal freedom.
Let me get Phoebe in here really quick. Do you think it falls along political lines?
You know, the country does seem to be pretty evenly divided, but I'm not sure if it's along party lines. I suspect that Obama is trying to go after the baby boomer vote, especially in swing states like Colorado that are, you know, apparently raring to go with this legalization. And I'm not so sure that it's really a single issue vote for many voters, though. I tend to think it still comes down to the economy.
All right, it's a very interesting debate. Glad to know that you guys are friends and that you're tolerant of each other's differing opinions. Wow, what a concept.
Amazing.
All right, thanks, ladies.
Thank you.